There was a report from Fox News that Kamala Harris was not in the hall last night. She was actually back in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, where the RNC had its convention, because it was weird. When Doug Emhoff, her husband, spoke, she wasn't there. And then Barack and Michelle, the Dem superstars, she wasn't there. It was like, well, wait, where is she? She was there on night one. And the report by Fox News was, Jackie Henrich, I believe, was that she intentionally did not go because of the rift between Barack Obama and Joe Biden, that it would have been seen as a betrayal of Joe Biden to be there while Barack Obama, the man who stuck the knife in, the Brutus of the story, got up there and celebrated his good work. And so she pieced out and went to Wisconsin for the whole thing. Here was Barack Obama trying to massage those ruffled feathers. SOT 4.
At a time when the other party had turned into a cult of personality, we needed a leader who was steady and brought people together and was selfless enough to do the rarest thing there is in politics, putting his own ambition aside for the sake of the country. History will remember Joe Biden as an outstanding president who defended democracy at a moment of great danger. And I am proud to call him my president, but I am even prouder to call him my friend.
All right, Mark, you're the one with the inside scoop on this whole drama since it started. So what did you make of that?
I don't think the Fox report is accurate from what I know. Democrats chose to have a convention in a battleground-less state. This is not a battleground Illinois. It is bluer than blue. They didn't go to Atlanta because of union issues. They had the convention here because the hotels are mostly union. And I think what they were doing was trying to make a play in Wisconsin because that's one of 7 states that will decide who wins. I think it's as simple as Wisconsin has electoral votes. So
do you reject that there's a rift between Obama and Biden?
Oh, no, there is. But I don't think that's why Kamala Harris wasn't here. She gave him the marquee position at the convention, and they approved the text that allowed particularly Barack Obama both Barack Obama and Michelle Obama to memory hold the Biden administration. So
what do you think, Sean?
I don't think that
she was just busy trying to win votes in Wisconsin on the second night of her convention?
I think it was convenient scheduling, put it that way. And if that was a bonus of it, all, good for her. But I do think that the issue that you're touching on, look, what Michelle Obama, she politically shivved him last night, saying that we need to restore hope. The rift is real. Barack Obama pushed him out in 2016 for the first time, and he did it again this year, right? This is a real thing. Joe Biden feels slighted. There's no question about it. And I think, it's not just him, but you think about what they did to him the first night. This is the sitting president of the United States, and the guy doesn't take stage until after 11:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. They have snubbed and disrespected this guy. After all of that he's done for them, it's pretty unbelievable. The rift is real, and it's probably growing bigger every night that he has to stew and sit there in California and watch it.
All right, here, speaking of disrespect. Yeah, go ahead.
The honorary chair of the Democratic National Committee is football legend Al Davis. The only premise they're operating on now is just win, baby. And Joe Biden kind of gets that, and most of Joe Biden's aides get that. They'll do anything to try to win this. And if that means shivving the sitting president, if that means showing him disrespect, that's what they'll do.
Yeah, that makes sense when you put it that way. And they're good. They're good at winning. They, like I was saying in the opening.
And
Al Davis never lost Pennsylvania.
Al Davis never lost Al Davis never lost a presidential campaign.
I don't know Al, but the Democrats I know, and they've done a very effective job of maneuvering at the ballot box in order to win. This was a low moment, Sean, when Barack Obama got up there. And again, we've just been lectured to by his wife about respect and dignity and the return of empathy and all that. And then he doubled down on those same comments. And yet there was this little ditty. And for the listening audience, I'll describe what he does at the end, but take a listen to SOT 5.
Here's a 78-year-old billionaire who has not stopped whining about his problems since he rode down his golden escalator 9 years ago. It has been a constant stream of gripes and grievances that's actually been getting worse now that he's afraid of losing to Kamala. There's the childish nicknames, the crazy conspiracy theories, this weird obsession with crowd sizes.
Okay, now you had to really see it to appreciate it because it was clearly a reference to Trump's manhood. And Obama was holding his hands out in front of him, almost like dealing with a slide ruler, like bringing him big and then bringing him in tight again. It was a jab at Trump's manhood. That'll make twice that in covering the national presidential race on a debate stage or on a presidential convention stage, I've seen a man make a reference to penis size. It happened at the Republican debate in Michigan in 2016 that I was at. That's where Trump kept going like, no, I don't have little hands. I don't have little hands because he got attacked. And now here again, here's the former president of the United States making a D joke in front of a national audience. What did you think of that?
I think it's interesting that a group of folks that is so outraged by insults and name calling has no problem with name calling and insults. It's just that it's okay when they do it, right? So when they demean somebody, when they call somebody a name, it's okay. When Trump fights back or calls someone a name, it's a problem. So it's fascinating to me what they get away with. I don't know why it continues to shock me 10 years later. But at the end of the day, the other thing is that I think what attracts so many people to Trump is the authenticity, the ability for him to say and do things that no other politician would. And it's something that most of these guys just don't get. That this poll-tested message testing that most politicians get up and spew out is kind of what the opposite of who Trump is, and I think what attracts most people to him.
Do you owe back taxes or have unfiled returns? Well, along with hiring tens of thousands of new agents and field officers this year, the IRS kicked off 2024 by sending over 5 million pay-up letters to those who have unfiled returns or balances owed. Don't waive your rights and speak with them on your own. That's a mistake. Don't do it. Tax Network USA is a trusted tax relief firm, and they've saved over $1 billion in back taxes for their clients, and they can help you secure the best deal possible. Whether you owe $10,000 or $10 million, they can help you. Whether it's business or personal taxes, even if you have the means to pay, or if you're on a fixed income, they can help. Finally, resolve your tax burdens once and for all. Call them at 800-245-6000, 1-800-245-6000, or just visit tnusa.com/Megyn. Don't let the IRS control your life. Empower yourself with Tax Network USA support and take charge of your financial future. tnusa.com/Megyn. Go there today. Thanks so much for watching. If you like what you just saw, hit the subscribe button for more clips and full episodes.